much of
Carl
planned on, but I caught a little bit of him with Quad Father, and I didn't know that they were as close as they apparently
It's
are.
brand new. It's a brand new thing. Just the last 2 weeks.
Okay, so is he like a regular?
Look how Carl's obsessed with it. He watches everything he does. First of all, the only reason Quadfather's on Stuttering John's show is because Quadfather works for free. Quadfather thinks it's quite an honor for a quadriplegic to be on with Stuttering John. So maybe it is. Maybe in the Quadfather community, quadriplegic community is a big
on there now.
Oh, he calls Quadfather. I think every episode asks him to come on the show. Brag about being able to do a show by himself. Okay. Because the rest of us can't do that.
You can't, Carl. Carl, when was the last time you did an episode by yourself? He needs to be sitting there with all his palsies so they can all agree with everything.
He needs ball.
No, you haven't done a show by yourself. Carl's never done a show by himself.
No, it's just that we actually have entertaining friends, John.
Right. Like the corn guy or Brandon on the bottom, or Shuley does 8 hours a day about Stuttering John, or they do the BS show that nobody watches.
He bought a house in Florida and he's never there. He's always in Rochester.
Well, I think his mom, wife mom, probably likes it up in the cold. So then she doesn't have to expose that horrific skin of hers in Rochester. In Florida, you kind of have to, you can't wear too many clothes because you'll be hot. So you got to dress kind of, loose. And then, I don't know. That's what I heard.
That he keeps asking Quad to come on because he's sticking it to Kevin by showing I can have a guest on every day and not have to pay him. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
They're sticking it to me. I'm getting it stuck to me again. That's not fair.
I want to know who Brandon is. Who the fuck is that?
Of course. Another celebrity entertaining friend of Carl's.
I saw it. It was when he was challenging Melton and Tukey to a fight in Vegas, and then they cut to Quad, and he's just,
look at Carl. Get such a kick out of that.
He loves it.
Just such a happy gay guy. No kids, mom, wife. Just couldn't be happier. Loves these Stuttering John stories about these fights that aren't going to happen.
we always come to the same crossroads. What is the payoff?
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, what is the payoff for the BS show? You guys net $100 an episode. You do an hour and a half. You net $100. You split it 6 ways. What is the end game for that? Today, their breakdown of the show. I didn't watch the show, but in somebody's tweet, they're like, the audience is going to decide what happens to the BS show, and it's like they're now doing the same grift as the Steel Toe show.
A month from now, you're going to hear him go, I'm glad your spine's broken. What do you think of that?
Wow.
Holy shit, that's the funniest thing Carl's ever heard. He loved Stuttering John impression. Well, no wonder these guys should do more than one day a week. These guys are magic together.
Is that the payoff? He just gets up and walks. He goes, John, go fuck yourself. He just gets up and walks off. That would be a home run.
Oh, he challenges him to a boxing match. That would be fun. 2 rounds with Melton first. Melton, who has a foot on him and probably 200 pounds on him.
And a hunchback. So it's going to be the first time in a while that an official hunchback has fought in a sanctioned fight in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Mm-hmm. Carl, isn't it funny? Now he's okay with half up front. When we offered him half up front, it was an insult. It was an insult.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Great point. These guys are always outsmarting everybody. Just being around with a bunch of guys and a corn cob. This guy's nothing makes Carl happier. Remember that picture with his wife, how sad he looked? Look at him now.
He's finally
Look at him now. He's thrilled
because
to be
he's around dudes.
Guys.
These challenges are as realistic as when you asked your friend, what would you do if you won the lottery? What would you buy? That's how realistic this is.
I thought Shuley loved an old-fashioned work. Wasn't Bob going to come beat me in Atlantic City? And was he going to come beat me up at my house? Yeah, whatever happened, Shuley was like, yeah, go do it, Bob. But that was going to happen, but this isn't. Let's go to the corner.
Excited. What were your other observations from checking out John this week?
It was the parts that I caught. It was just him, whatever Quad Father was talking about. John.
Who cares?
To his accent. What happened to this corn's accent? Didn't he used to talk like a corn?
No, I think he always had like a
had to
southern
turn it
drawl.
into some sort of brag on himself, like he'd done that in the past.
Yeah, John
Um,
likes having people on that he believes to be beneath him. That's why.
Wow, look, he's sitting there with a corn and Brandon. He's sitting with a piece of corn and Brandon, but John likes to be on a show with people beneath him. Wow, where's the potato when you need him?